Chris, this debate is crazy. Aaron Judge or Cal Raleigh on the AL side? Who do you got?
Well, there's a lot of Mariner fans out there, Jake, saying no questions at all. This MVP award should go to Cal. There's Cal Raleigh fans saying this is Cal's award. Let's begin right there. Is Cal Raleigh having the greatest season ever for a catcher? Yes, but we cannot dismiss, those fans cannot dismiss what Aaron Judge is doing. Aaron Judge has MVP numbers. Aaron Judge should be able to win the MVP. He's batting over 320. He has over 100 RBIs. He's nearing 50 home runs. So let's begin there that says this is a very even battle. But here's why, Jake, I go to Cal. Cal, 56 home runs in county, over 100 RBI. I know a lot of people are going to point, Jake, to his batting average. A lot of people are going to point to his batting average. But MVP, the three letters, body of work.
Yeah.
Most valuable player, body of work, total body of work. This is not an award that goes to somebody with the best batting average. This is total body of work. This is a guy that has caught over 1,000 innings, 1,700 pitches, Jake. I understand Aaron Judge is not a catcher. Total body of work. When you put it all in a blender, I just think Cal Raleigh is having a better season than Aaron Judge. And that's saying a lot because Aaron Judge is having a very, very good season. But what Cal Raleigh is doing, Jake, is historic. The greatest season ever for a catcher.
I mean, obviously the biggest advantage that Cal has over Aaron Judge isn't the batting as a whole, right? It's the fact that he's a catcher. The amount of work that a catcher has to endure throughout any given game, let alone he's played 149 games this year compared to Aaron Judge's 142, so they're kind of evenly matched there. Judge is out in right field doing God knows what. Cal is getting up and squatting up and down constantly every game. He knows every pitcher. He's catching 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. I mean, that has to weigh more than the kind of defensive performance we've seen from Judge.
Well, I mean, you said it. He is dealing with arguably one of the best pitching staffs in baseball. But a lot of times people talk about how Cal works with that starting rotation. It's not just the starting rotation. Sure, he's dealing with Luis Castillo, George Kirby, Brian Wu, who's having a phenomenal year, Logan Gilbert, his good buddy, Bryce Miller. But he also has to handle guys like Matt Brash that are coming in with just sliders that are moving 3 feet. Munoz, who's throwing in the hundreds. So, yes, Jake, every time the Mariners are out there on defense, guess who's involved in the play?
Yeah.
It's Cal Raleigh. No disrespect to the right field or the left field or the center field. They may not see a ball for 3 innings. Cal Raleigh is seeing a ball every single pitch when his team is on the field.
You know, another stat I think, Chris, people are overlooking is stolen bases. As a catcher, Cal has 14 bags over Aaron Judge's 12. I know that's not a huge difference, but it kind of is. As a catcher, you're just not built to steal bases, and to me that speaks to the kind of athleticism that he's showing this year.
Jake, I think you nailed it, and I'm not even going to talk about stolen bases. I'm going to talk about running the bases. There is a game, probably 20 games ago, the ball is hit to left field. It's a tie game. Cal Raleigh tags up from third base and scores. I mean, the hustle that we're seeing from this man who's putting his body on the line every single game to help this team get wins because he knows how important wins are. We're seeing that right now with this season. Every single win counts, and it's going to come down. The Astros and the Mariners could come down to one game, and it could be that game where he tags up and scores. That's the difference between hanging an American League West banner or playing in the wild card or not being in the playoffs at all. And I continue to say that. Total body of work. How are you helping your team? Are the Yankees good? Are the Yankees a playoff team? Yes. Does Aaron Judge help that? Yes. I'm not dismissing that. I just think Cal Raleigh is a little more important to the Mariners roster right now than maybe Aaron Judge. And let's also not forget, Jake, home run derby champion.
That's what I'm saying. I know that doesn't contribute to the team as most valuable player, but in a way, it should have some weight in the determination of a performance in a season. Let me throw one more thing at you, Chris, and I don't want to get the hate messages from the baseball fans and the statisticians.
Well, the Yankee hate's coming no matter what, Jake, so that's fine.
Say what you will, New York. So when I get the hate about why Aaron Judge is so much better than Cal Raleigh, I get this. Hey, he's leading in batting average, he's leading in slugging percentage, OPS plus, this, that, or the other. I'm thinking These are just different ways of measuring batting. It's not like these are all different facets of the game. You're just breaking it up into different numbers.
Well, and there's one F war that you could throw out there. That's a combination of defense and how much you help. And Cal Raleigh, I believe, is third all time as a catcher, which is absolutely unbelievable. I was in Cooperstown earlier this year watching the great Hall of Famers come down through Main Street, and there's Johnny Bench, just somebody like I'm in awe over. Cal Raleigh is breaking Johnny Bench's records. Jake, Mickey Mantle. Say it with me, New York Yankee fans. Mickey Mantle. Cal Raleigh just broke Mickey Mantle's switch hitting home run record. And I get it. Yankee fans are going to get on here, Jake, and here's what they're going to say. You know what? Enough about him being catcher. Enough about him being catcher. We know he's a catcher. Yeah, he is. He is a catcher.
Huge.
I'm sorry.
Huge.
He's out there every day giving his body for this team.
He wouldn't be the first catcher to win the MVP. Johnny Bench, as you mentioned, Joe Mauer, Ivan Pudge Rodriguez, Thurman Munson. Mike Piazza never got the MVP, but he had that phenomenal 1997 season. He got beat that year by Griffey for the MVP. Of all of these I'm seeing, Joe Mauer hit 365. That blows Cal's batting average out of the water. Johnny Bench got it twice. He only hit 45 home runs. I just think Cal deserves to be up there when you're weighing the catchers' defensive position in this argument. I just think that it weighs so much more heavily than what Judge has to offer on the defensive side.
100%. I 100% agree. And there's going to be a lot of fans that say, Jake and Chris, you're giving too much to catching. No, you know what? We haven't even said a whole lot about, which everybody else is saying, 56 plus home runs. And I get it. A home run is not worth more than a hit, but really it is because it's a run. It's at least one run. He's knocking out of the park. He's doing it from both sides of the plate. But here's the deal, Jake, which is great about Cal. Cal could care less about the MVP. He just wants this team in the postseason. He wants the mojo magic to continue at T-Mobile Park deep into the playoffs.
Absolutely. And to think of it, you're on a team like the Mariners, which has just been haunted by disappointment, and to have him kind of be putting this team on his back the way he is also has to be weighted in this conversation. The Yankees are the Yankees. They got one of the biggest payrolls in baseball. The Mariners aren't that. So that, to me, also says Cal is giving such a tremendous effort to will his team to the finish line. I don't know. That might be the difference maker, too.
This is an MVP story. This will have no weight in the voting, but this is just something I love. Cal Raleigh, one of the first guys to get to spring training, helping the pitchers out. He was definitely one of the first there. Dan Wilson, manager, could count on him. Cal Raleigh wins an award from the Seattle Sports Commission, which the award banquet, Jake, takes place during spring training. In my 25 years in Seattle, I have never seen a player leave a practice or a game setting to come up to this awards banquet, which is a big deal in Seattle. Cal Raleigh takes a flight out of Peoria one night after practice, flies into Seattle, accepts the award, says thank you to everybody, gets on a flight, and is back in Peoria the next day helping his pitchers out. This guy cares about Seattle. Aaron Judge, I get it. You're going to jump on here. Aaron Judge cares too. I understand that. But what Cal Raleigh, total body of work, means to Seattle, means to the Mariners, I just think right now is a little bit more than Aaron Judge. Cal Raleigh is my MVP.
Cal would also be the first MVP ever to be in a Honey Bucket commercial too. So, he's got that going for him.
What other MVP has signed a Little Leaguer's toilet seat, Jake? I don't know of any of them.
However it lands, man, we are watching history. I love how we're not even talking about the National League side. Like Shohei Ohtani, he could go down as the greatest of all time, but this is one of the hottest debates I've seen in a while, man. Thanks for hashing this out with me.
You got it, buddy. Anytime.